Hi, watu wa KQ. How are you faring on? Did you see the headlines yesterday? KQ has made a loss of 17.2 billion for the year ending 31st December 2025. Do you know what that means? Per day, including even the weekends and the holidays, they are making a loss of 47 million. Per hour, they are making a loss of 2 million. Even when you are sleeping, they are still making losses. And why would somebody continue investing in such a share? Just because it's cheap and you are hyped, let's buy, it's going up. Yes, I know 2024 they made a profit, and I can call it a small profit, because compared to the losses that they are making now, a profit, 2024 they made a profit of 5.4 billion, and maybe people thought that it was on its recovery process, not forgetting that before then it had made so many other losses. 2023 it was a loss of 22 billion. Can you see even the fluctuations? 2023 a loss of 22 billion. 2024 a profit of 5.4 billion. 2025 17.2 billion. There is no consistency. It keeps on surprising. And it's KQ, at the end of the day, it's a company that is known by everybody. It's a well-known brand. But why is it making such losses? So when I tell you people, don't go for these cheap brands. This is what I mean. Now watch. I'm sure the share price will come falling down like a stone. And I can see people are still buying. I don't know who are those who are buying. Maybe these people, they don't know what they are investing in. Because cheap shares is not always a good deal. And I keep on talking kina KQ, kina Eveready, kina Uchumi. And they are cheap for a reason. KQ, by the way, if you go back to the books, do you know back in September 2006, a KQ share was going for 570. 570. Ilikuwa hiyo ligi ya BAT. BAT currently is going for 571 to 580. KQ was that kind of a share. It was going for 570. Then sai ni huko 4, 3, 5 and people are buying. So poleni sana wenye wameinvest. If you can have an exit strategy, exit as soon as possible, because as far as I'm concerned, KQ is not a stable company. Because a loss of 17.2 billion speak volumes. It is something deeper. The business is struggling to stay profitable. Secondly, costs are high. Maybe their fuel, debt, and operations. And revenues are not strong, or they are not consistent enough. And a company, bottom line, a company can be famous like KQ, because it's very famous. Who doesn't know KQ? But still a bad investment. And if you're there and you're struggling what shares to go for in Nairobi Security Exchange, get my ebook, How to Pick Profitable Shares in Nairobi Security Exchange. It will be able to guide you in this journey and avoid picking shares like KQ and the others that I mentioned. Because for you to invest in a company, there are those questions that you are supposed to ask yourself. In fact, there are around 6 questions. And there is also a checklist of what you need to tick before you buy a certain share. The link to purchase is in my bio, going for 400 shillings only. And by the way, you cannot equate 400 shillings to the costly mistakes that you make in Nairobi Security Exchange. Thank you.